Hello, my lovely Capricorns. So, this is going to be your reading from now all the way into August. But you already know that energy is timeless, all right? So, all right. And if you would like a personal reading, you can get my email in the description. So, it's like I hear the time has come. It's time for you to lay things to rest. And when I hear lay things to rest, I hope some of you are not like saying goodbye to someone. Like laying it to rest just means like somebody who passed away. You know, some of you guys could have lost someone because I hear like casket. So if it's not a physical death for any of you, which I hope that it's not, I feel like it's laying a part of your life to rest. You know, it's like a part of your life is coming to an end. And I hear like slow. This been like a really, really slow ending and lots of turmoil and you going back and forth with yourself, or you could have been going back and forth with someone else that was close to you. I also see opposition with your family members. You could have lost a lot of trust when it comes to certain family members. You could have lost a lot of hope when it comes to certain family members. I feel like you wanted them to prove you wrong. You had suspicions about people in your family or people who are close to you, and some of you even feel like you've been the black sheep of the family. It's like your opinions and your views, people don't have the same opinions and views as you, and this could have caused a lot of turmoil, a lot of tension when it came to you and your family members. All right, it could even have to do with like a family member's care. Suppose you have a family member that is sick and they have to go back and forth to the hospital, and you had your view of what you felt you think should have happened to this family member, but for some reason your other family members, they didn't have the same perception as you. They didn't think that that's what should happen. All right, so be prepared for that. Like a lot of turmoil when it comes to your family, and with like lay to rest, maybe you are just going to take a more passive approach. Like, you know, since my opinion is not valued, then I'm just going to sit back. I'm just going to take a step away from my family. All right, so that can be for some of you. And I hear brokenhearted. You are brokenhearted. You don't even, you're going to find yourself, and it's not, I don't think this is going to be for the whole month, right? See how this time works for you. But you're going to find yourself where you don't want to really go out. You don't really want to be around people. You don't want to be surrounded by certain people. You just want to keep to yourself. And if you have a child, I see you with your child. I see you helping your child. I even see you guys can be cooking together. But this is going to be a season of you to exercise your worth, like worthiness. I feel like you haven't been feeling worthy, or you feel like people that are closest to you haven't been valuing you or appreciating you the way that you deserve to. And this is like you looking even in the mirror at yourself and asking, like, what happened to me? Like what happened to me? Like, seriously, what really happened to me? Things have changed, you know? Things have changed. I have changed. Things are not really the same. And this is you taking a closer look within yourself, and you not being happy about certain things that took place in your life. And I feel like this could have affected your worthiness. This could affect your worthiness. People not valuing your voice and things that you have to say. You feeling as if you are the black sheep of the family could make you feel like, am I worthy? Or what is my worth? What is my worth? What is my true value? You know? I feel like 'tis the season. I feel like this is a season where people are reconnecting back to themselves. And you can find yourself going through that. I even hear like exploring your options. All right. So with exploring your options, maybe you even putting to rest, walking away from someone when it comes to love, a love situation that you walked away from. And it took a lot of courage. I hear an earth sign. You could have been with another earth sign. They kept going back and forth between you and their ex. They kept going back and forth between you and your ex. And you got tired of being like stabbed in the back. Some of you I'm just tired of getting stabbed in the back. I'm tired of playing. I'm tired of doing this situation. You're just going to wake up and just say, like, I'm done. I'm just so tired of this fight. Excuse me. I'm just so tired of this fight. And that's for some of you. You are just tired. And the situation, and you playing into this third party situation can have your worth. You know, it can have you thinking like, well, what's wrong with me? Why am I not enough for this person to just settle down and not feel as if they have to go back to someone else to get their needs met? So I feel like this situation is messing with your self-worth. I feel like you're going to have this epiphany, this revelation that it's your choices, the situations that you have kept yourself hostage in that is causing you to not feel as beautiful as you should and as worthy as you should. All right. I'm going to tell you something. You ain't going to be down for long, because even as I speak about this, I just see something so big for you. And be careful of panic attacks. Some of you even like heat stroke. Like needing to make sure that you bring more water with you outside. I don't know if you're like working out, or if you're just outside in nature to get off the steam and you're sweating a lot and you're like dehydrated. Be careful of being dehydrated. Make sure, I even hear like some of you, if you don't like water, put lemon in it. You need to hydrate yourself more. Put lemon in it, and that'll take away, like, some of you guys don't really like the taste of water. You know, some people don't like water. But you putting lemon in the water will help you, all right? Like your energy. There's something to do with your energy. What's coming for Capricorn? And be careful too. Some of you, I see, like, if somebody was living with you, you're going to put them out the house. Or this could have happened already. But if somebody's living with you, you're going to put them out the house. And I see, like, I just want to come in and get the rest of my stuff. And it's like somebody could be stopping them from trying to come into the house because you two have been fighting back and forth for so long. It's like things can get violent. So it's like, I just want to get my things. And I see someone else like trying to make sure that you two don't fight, you know? All right. I just heard light worker. Some of you guys could be a light worker. Some of you guys are going to find yourself to treat yourself to get like a manicure or pedicure. You want to feel good. This is what I'm saying. Like, whatever is going to happen to you, you're not going to be down for long. Tell me more about Capricorn. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like things not working out in your favor when it comes to love. It's like being stuck in the past, being stuck or to someone from your past. It could be an Aries, you know, it could be somebody who was controlling, but this is you wanting to take your power back from a situation that you've just been in for too long. Some of you, I even hear Scorpio. You could be with a Scorpio. Yep, you're finally going to release it. Exactly what I said. You're going to decide that you don't want to work on this anymore. Like, it's starting to hurt you. It's starting to mess with your self-esteem. You are going to finally leave this person. Let me tell you, you leaving this person, when you were with this person, it was affecting your luck. Like, the fruits of your labors wasn't coming in for you. Things could have been slow. It's like you felt like a dark cloud was just over your life. And it's just because of the energy exchange between you and this person, the way that they would make you feel. And I hear more and more and more. No matter what you would do, they would want more and more and more. This is why this is in reverse, you know. When this is turned up, that means like the fruits of your labors. That means the season has changed. You've been repeating the cycle, and this is why it's in the reverse. But I see you releasing it. I even hear karmic. They were a karmic partner. You're slowly starting to see it. A part of y'all just knew. Some of you guys knew it. Some of you knew. And I hear like this had to happen. I feel like because you were holding on so tight, things started to get more and more and more bad. And it's because you were holding on so tight that every time you would try to take this person back, it will get worse and worse and worse. And you kind of knew that this had to happen in order for you to finally let go. So yeah, this is like, you guys are not going to renew. You're going to leave this thing behind. You're tired of feeling insecure. You're tired of waiting on someone. And Spirit wants you to know that you don't have the power to change somebody else's heart. Anything that you do to try to manipulate the situation so that somebody can stay with you, or you will only cause like a temporary fix. Like temporary, they'll change their behavior. But then after that, once they notice that you start to fall for them again, then they just go right back to their same ways. All right. So what you felt like you had the power to do in this person or in this situation, it backfired on you. You know, it's like this person, you can't give somebody else peace. Peace comes from within. You have to make peace with yourself. And I felt like you knew this person had a storm going on inside them, but maybe you felt like your love can change them. Maybe you felt like if I love them and show them that somebody in this world loves them and values them, then this can fix their heart. But it didn't fix their heart. It would only make them have like, you know, like I don't know, I hear 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Or 1 minute they'll show up and have the behavior that you want, and then they'll just go back to their own ways. So it's like temporary. It was temporary, and you're starting to see that for yourself. Let me see, how does this person feel about you right now? And then I'm going to see what's coming. How does the crosswatcher feel? I don't know why I hear blinded. They felt blinded. I don't know what blinded has to do with anything, but they felt blinded, blindsided. You caught them. You caught them in a lie. You caught them in a lie, and they could have like tried to use an excuse like, oh, well, if you want to talk about this, then they could have tried to like gaslight you, you know? Like, I'm not going to be with you no more, or I'll leave. And you're probably like, I'll help you pack your bags. You can go. You know, like you found out about them. That's what happened. You found out the truth. How does the crosswatcher see Capricorn right now? They waiting. See what I'm saying? Like, if this is the past energy, like you already dealt with them, they're still waiting. Some of them could have tried to block you, or they said to themselves, like, I'm not going to reach out. I'm not going to reach out first. They're going to wait for you to reach out. Yeah. And they're sneaky and deceptive. You know? And I hear trying to get a rise out of you. Be careful with this person. They could possibly say things to like trigger you or get you to feed into, I hear like hearsay or gossip. They may try to gaslight you. Well, I heard this about you. And they're only doing that. They fill your head with lies, and they're only doing this to you in order to get you to like get riled up and go back and forth with them. So some of you learned this already. Let me see. What would they say? You are so easy to see through. I wondered how far this would go. And I want to trust you. See, will we ever make things right? I wondered how far things will go, and I wonder if we'll make things right. And the issue with you is that they're always being so deceptive and sneaky. You can't trust them, and that's the sad thing, Capricorn. I wanted to say Cancer. Some of you guys could be with a Cancer, but if you're the one who feels like I wish I could trust them, you can't. They walk with this seven. They walk with this Seven of Swords energy. You know, it's just who they are, man. They can even be a person who lives off of survival. That's what it gets me. Like, I feel like this person is full of like ego. They're full of ego, and they live off of survival. They're not truly like in their heart. And they always have a storm with them, because even as I'm going through their energy feels really heavy. Like somebody who's always tormented, or somebody who always has things on their mind. It's like they they're too messy. They don't live too good. They live dangerously, you know? So you'll always feel heaviness. You will never ever feel safe in this person or around this person. You will never feel safe with them. All right, let me see. Let me see what else is coming towards you besides this. Any new love, Spirit? Spirit says you can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So I don't know if you purposely just try to give them space, try to move away from them and hope that while you're away from them that somehow, some way they would magically just turn up and be a brand new person. It's like that's not going to happen when it comes to this person. They have lots of healing that they need, and they like to blame people. They're very problematic, and they like to blame people. Like, they don't really take accountability for their actions, and this is what's holding them back. So if you keep going back to them, you're just going to be held back because they're held back. You know what I'm trying to say? It's going to frustrate you. What's coming towards Capricorn? I see the Lovers. A Gemini could be coming towards you. Yeah. Well, this is good. You have new love coming towards you. And with the Lovers, people normally see the Lovers as like a love triangle energy. For you, I see like multiple lovers that are going to come your way. Like people who actually have love to offer. The only sad thing is that when these people come towards you, I don't know how open you will be, because you're going to be like disappointment and bitterness. And this is what I'm trying to say. Every time you go back to this person, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Like you dancing with the devil with this person. And I hear like they don't, like they're not reliable. They don't do what they say they're going to do. So you might find yourself to be like very, very like bitter, very scorned, and very disappointed. I feel like you were hoping for the best with this connection or just with this person. And it hurts you, like it cuts you deep. Why do I also want to tell you just to be careful? Be compassionate and be gentle towards yourself. Because why do I feel like you're in your mind and you're like beating on yourself like, oh, I should have known this. Like you keep replaying things back in your head of this situation. And honestly, Capricorn, I want to know, what is it about this storm? Because this person is like a walking storm. What is it about this storm that draws you into them? Because I feel like this is not your first go around with this person. This is somebody from your past. It's like your life will be good. You will find some peace. You will be by yourself. You will be in a space where you're trying to detach from this energy. And then all of a sudden, you end up going back. I want to say back into the fire. Like you keep, for some of you, this ain't going to be for all of y'all, may not resonate. But for you who this story does, you keep going back into the fire with this person. What is it? That's a good question to ask yourself. Like, what is it about this situation that draws you into a fire? Because it's always a fire. There's always like a messy breakup or some type of sneakiness or some type of betrayal with this person, no matter how much. And there's always like a heaviness. They always come with a heaviness. They always come with a storm. And I feel like when you guys separate, it's because it's like your spirit guide's trying to like throw you out of there to recuperate. Because they weigh so heavy on your energy. I don't think this person is healthy for you. Tell me about. I even hear like legal fees and court documents, and I don't know. This is your job. Your job is looking good. I don't know what legal fees and court documents. I don't know if that's you, and I don't know if that's them. I don't know if this is a person. I hear they've been battling depression for years. Yeah. You have lots of joy and you have lots of harmony, peace, and there's something that you're going to be celebrating. All right. And I did say that. I had to say that. I said, if you start the month like this with this person, the beautiful thing is, I don't know why, but I see, this is what my vision just saw, like it all getting like cleaned up. Even with flowering, like you being able to come back home to yourself You being able to start taking care of yourself. I did say that, like you pampering yourself, getting your nails done, your feet done, you coming back to yourself. And what celebrations, I don't know if you could be going to a celebration, you get invited somewhere and you go out to a celebration and you're trying to find your joy, you're trying to find your peace. This could be where you possibly find this new lover, you know. There's going to be people who have love, people that you can trust, people that are going to be well respected. And with the lovers, it's just like you're going to find better people, like a new door opening to you that will have better people. Even with celebrations, people that will celebrate you. I feel like with this person, they were so caught up in their own self and so caught up in their own misery and so caught up in their own deception or self-sabotage that they couldn't even celebrate you. They could have been so consumed with the outside world that it took them away from you. And when you truly needed them to be there, they couldn't be there with you. Because some of you are even here like babysitting. You felt like being with this person. You had to babysit them. All right. So 2 things I'm going to go on to the other side. The first thing I'm going to find out is about this lover that's coming your way. And then I'm going to see what's going to happen with the other person that you just walked away from. Some of you guys could have been in separation for a while. If they're showing up in the reading, it just means that they're still in your energy. You could be still trying to energetically detach from this energy. All right. I send you so much love and light.